I seen Drake, they claiming that Drake spun the block. So Drake made a whole song called Little Birdie. He was talking about this chick like she was a dog. He said, yo, listen how you talking about her. That little birdie say you did me dirty. The story keep getting worse. I'm getting worried and I'm going up. I'm going vertically. He said, I'm lit. I told him, hurry up and book me. Okay, he says, hurry up and book me before I change the fortune. Lauren, why you acting like I'm not important to you? You was there in 24 when niggas shot the door and see you outside again. I thought your ass went corporate. You put an X in expensive, girl. You so annoying. I used to fuck you slow. I used to leave it in. I used to hate to tour because I ain't want to leave again. Now I know the truth about you and I'm free again. He basically found out she's a scallywag. Until your new man cop them tickets, you won't see me again. It says, okay, bet, right? Now I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, how you fix your mouth?
So Lauren was the chick that was holding it down back in 2024 when niggas thought Drake's career was over, bruh. Niggas was saying Kendrick Lamar, Ja Rule, Drake. And they said Drake's career was never gonna be the same. They said Drake would never have another #1 album, another #1 song on the Hot 100 Billboard charts. They thought it was over for the boy. You know what I'm saying? Drake was at the crib watching LeBron James, who he has tattooed on his skin, crip walking and Not Like Us. Watching DeMar DeRozan, who he was giving therapy to while he was dealing with depression in Toronto. DeMar DeRozan was in the Not Like Us music video. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, who has about 4 or 5 songs, maybe more with Drake. Drake called Kendrick Lamar to headline the Super Bowl instead of Lil Wayne, because I think the Super Bowl was in New Orleans, Lil Wayne's hometown. You feel me? It was supposed to be Lil Wayne, but he chose Kendrick because the Not Like Us record was the biggest record of the year. And Like That Too was also #1 that year. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Drake was sitting back, you know, watching all these people. We even talk about Future, bro. Like, you know, Future was a part of that too. You know what I'm saying? The Weeknd was a part of that too. So Drake at the crib stressing. I remember Drake cut the braids off. Drake looked like he had a bald spot in the back of it. It probably was his crown, but I ain't gonna lie, it looked like a bald spot. Drake cut because remember Kendrick said, what is it, the braids? He made that nigga Drake cut the braids, bruh. Nigga had a bald spot in the back of his head, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So this was a chick that was keeping Drake sane. You know what I'm saying? This is all of the anger that Drake had built in, seeing all of that stuff happen. He was taking it out by blowing out Lauren's back. You know what I'm saying? You heard what Drake said on Little Birdie. He said, I used to leave it in. Drake was shooting the club up and then ordering a Plan B on Uber Eats and DoorDash 5 minutes after. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that, you know, she was the shorty that was holding Drake down and he basically found out from somebody else that, you know, shorty was, you know, doing some shit she wasn't supposed to be doing, you know, Drake felt some type of way about that. But Drake drops Iceman. Janet Shut the Fuck Up goes #1. Drake passes Jay-Z for the most #1 rap albums. You know, it's albums. I don't know if it's albums or rap albums. I think it's rap albums. You feel me? And Drake basically proved to everybody that the beef did nothing. If anything, the beef made Drake bigger. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You feel me? But I'm happy that Drake is back with shorty because I'm going to be honest, bro. If this really was the woman that was holding Drake down in 2024, which is, it's going to go down as the darkest moment in Drake's rap career. Like, they're going to make documentaries about what happened to Drake in 2024. They're going to, bro, somebody should make a movie about what happened to Drake in 2024, bro. And how he bounced back. You feel me? Like, Drake, bro, you should probably marry shorty, bro. You might as well go ahead and settle down, marry her, have some kids with her, you know what I'm saying? And do the right thing, bro.
Crazy Little Birdie, he back linking with her. Yo, to all my OVO, like, yo, you know, fans who, like, mad at, like, Drake, like, because he's linking back up. Yo, shout to Trizzy. This some real nigga shit. Nigga, I just cut a bitch off yesterday, nigga. I'm about to link with her tomorrow. Like, yo, what are you talking about? This some real nigga shit. This how you do it. Shout to Drake, nigga. Like, the fuck? Yo, it ain't real until you be like, fuck this bitch. I'll never link her again. She's trash. Fuck her. Da-da-da-da. I hope she die. And nigga, you link her the next day. Some real nigga shit, man. I ain't gonna cap with you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's how you know she got that vibe. You know, that's how you know she got that. That's how you know, nigga. Shout out to Drake, nigga. You got a hit song out of her. You about to go back and get some cheeks.
Hey, fellas, let's be honest, bruh. We all got that one chick that's just bad, right? And it's like, you find out something about her that make you cut her off for like 24 hours, right? You may find out one of the homies hit, right? You may find out that she cheated on you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you may have just found out that she left hard eye emojis on another nigga's page, right? But then you start thinking about how good the coochie is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you stand on business for the first 24 hours, right? And then the next day, bro, you start thinking, damn, bro, you know, I be leaving hard eye emojis, you know, on other bitches' pages. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I done cheated on a couple bitches. You start coming down to your senses, you feel me? And then you end up hitting her up, spinning up. That's basically what Drake spun the block, bro. You know, Drake is like, damn, bro, you know, shorty held me down when niggas thought it was over for the boy. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm back on top, now that I got me another #1 album, I done, bro, this nigga Drake passed Michael Jackson, bro. The nigga passed Michael Jackson for the most #1 singles on the Hot 100 Billboard. That may not ever be done again in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the one chick that was holding them down, bro. It's like, of course Drake gonna spin the block, bro. You know what I'm saying? Of course he gonna come back and hit her again. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like chicks like that, like Drake, like. Bro, Drake, bro, you 39, gang. I think you turned 40. Me and Drake got the same birthday. You turned 40 this year, gang. Drake, you can't be out here, you know, living this Bruce Wayne Playboy bachelor lifestyle. You can't do that for another 15 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're basically 40, my nigga. At this point in your career, bro, you should just settle down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Marry that girl, bro. You know what I'm saying? And have some more jets, bro. Because it's like, there's nothing else there's nothing else left for Drake to do in the rap game. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're still suing your label. We don't know what's gonna happen with that. If Drake decides to, you know, keep rapping and sign another deal, you're probably gonna get $1 billion deal. Cause I think his last deal was for like 400 M's from Universal. So your next deal, you know, you either gonna take 600 or $1 billion, nothing less. You know, I think Drake's not budging unless they give him like $1 billion deal. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, you got nothing else to prove, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like LeBron James being a billionaire and still playing basketball at like 45 years old, right? It's like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me seeing LeBron James ring chase in his 40s, I think it's sad. You know, it shows me that, you know, he cares so much about what people think about him. He obviously, you know, has trouble sleeping that night knowing that he's 4 for 10 in the finals. Because listen, bro, if you win 4 out of 10 times, that's a failure, right? Especially when some of those teams were super teams, right? It's like grade school, right? If you get a 4 out of 10, you failed the test. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's not Drake. Drake is more like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake's been the #1 rapper for like the last 15 years straight. You know, women lie, men lie, numbers don't. The man got the most #1 rap albums, most #1s. He's broken all types of records. The only thing you can say is he don't got that many Grammys. You know what I'm saying? They keep giving the Grammys and the BET Awards to Kendrick, right? But it's like, Drake, bro, you got nothing else to prove, gang. You know, shorty's bad. She looks good. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think Drake should just settle down, bro, marry her, bro, and you know, I think Drake should consider going back to acting, bro. You know, if Drake wants to keep rapping. But see, I just don't want to see Drake fall off. You know, I want to see Drake go out while he's still on top. And I feel like Iceman is the perfect way for Drake to like take a step back, you know, focus on the artist that's signed to his label. Because we don't even hear about the artists on OVO. Y'all notice that? We don't hear nothing about Roy Woods. We don't hear nothing about Magic Jordan. Those are two of my favorite R&B artists. But Drake, bro, you know, just focus on the OVO label and just get married and shit, gang.
You know it's real when you tell a bitch, fuck you, bitch. Man, you block her. I blocked the bitch yesterday, nigga. I told her, I see them all. Come on, man. Like, I'm serious, bro. Serious. Toxic. Yes. Toxic. Yes. Yes. That's how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? I keep telling you, man. Oh, y'all niggas talking about Drake should get married? Fuck out of here, man. Drake living the life to give us songs. Drake sacrificed his life to keep dating these bitches to give us new songs. I respect it.
Bro, why do niggas act like Drake is the only nigga that's like older, that's like, you know, living that lifestyle though? Like, we got niggas like Future. Like, Future's 42 years old, bro. This nigga has like 15 kids by 10 different women, gang. Like what are we talking about? Never been married, you feel me? Like, you don't never hear people calling Future old. You don't never hear people saying, why doesn't Future act his age in his music? Niggas love Future. Niggas act like Future is still like a 20-something-year-old rapper. You feel me? But when it comes to Drake, niggas want to bring up his age. Niggas want to tell him what age range of women he should date. Niggas want to say when it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you do, bro, you can't satisfy everybody, bro. That's why I say, bro, niggas should just do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm saying Drake should consider marrying Shorty is because she held Shorty down in the darkest chapter of his entire music career. When niggas really thought it was over. I'm talking about, bro, we got to go back. Radio stations was blackballing this nigga, bro. We had people working for radio stations, bro, clowning Drake, dissing Drake, purposefully not spinning his records. You know what I'm saying? The whole West Coast was on Kendrick's side during the beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas that he got hit songs with, Rick Ross and, you know, Future and all these people he got #1 songs with, they switched up on Cuz. You know what I'm saying? So if Shorty was one of the few people besides his people in OVO, Chubbs and stuff like that, if she was one of the few females that was really holding it down for real, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Of course you gonna spin a block and get her back, bruh. And yeah, you should consider wifing her up. Cause it's like, you back on top now, my nigga. You know, you saying you weathered the storm. You know, you sued, niggas was clowning Drake for suing his label. You feel me? And Shorty was there during that whole time. Yo, we don't know what was happening behind the scenes. Drake could have been in the house crying for 2 weeks straight, nigga. When Kendrick Lamar performed Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, that nigga Drake could have been at the crib crying. Who knows? You know, but she might know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, bro, like, we get all of these hit songs and shit, bruh, because of the lifestyle that these rappers live, bruh. You know what I'm saying? If these rappers was to stop living the lifestyle they live, the music's gonna change, and a lot of people won't fuck with the music no more. Look at Eminem. When Eminem stopped popping pills, his music changed. A lot of people didn't like Eminem's music no more. Lil Wayne, when he stopped sipping the lean, the music changed. A lot of people don't listen to Lil Wayne no more, right? I think the Carter 6 was Dookie Juice. You feel me? Shit, DMX, without DMX on the crack, we wouldn't have got all the hit songs from DMX that we got. You feel me? So it's like, you know, you may want an artist to do this and do that, but do you really want that though? Are you really still gonna support the artist after they do that though? Like, if Drake makes a whole album after he's married and he's talking about, you know, family shit, is people really gonna rock with it? Is people gonna play that shit in the club? Probably not. So Drake, do what you want to do, my nigga. It's your boy Days. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, click that hype button for your boy. Shout out to Akademiks. I'm out.